Hello students, uh, we are going to start with the next video, the sixth video. There are a few other features which are to be discussed that are available on Creo, which we'll be discussing in the forthcoming forthcoming video sessions. So right now what we thought was to introduce you to the tutorial exercises, which is like uploaded on LMS, say of which two are discussed in this and the next video. So the first to be discussed is this problem, the part drawing. So here we have the isometric view, like a step turning job that you would have done done using the lathe. Each diameter, the smallest one is 20 on either side, and 60 for the second step, and 100 for the third step, the diameter for the largest step. And the length of the step is like 80 and 40 on either side, and for the largest step, for the dimension is not given, it's for us to show. We can do it the way we want. Say there are multiple options to get this work done. Say we can use revolve option by drawing this profile, say this profile only, and revolving it, or we can create this circular feature, circular disc, and extrude these features on both sides. Say it is up to us. You can have all the possibilities. So we can say start with the drawing part here, like the 20, and the reference where they have given is also very important. You should see from here to here if it is 80, or from here to here it is 80, and things like that. So that is what is like being shown. So from which edge to which edge is the dimension mentioned. So we should be really careful to notice all these things and plan how we are going to start the sketch in your mind even before you start. So you can name it with your own say tutorial 1 and things like that. So I've chosen the plane where I'm going to draw and sketch, and I'm going to draw a line now. So that was actually taken as a starting point for us to draw. So 3 steps are being drawn, and I'm closing it, and I'm supposed to change the dimension. So here I'm just about to rethink. Say this is just one side of the step. So there is also one more step which is going to come, a set of steps on the other side. So will it be wise if I align this edge to the center plane? So again, there are multiple ways to do it. I can say choose this and slide it to the left for this dimension, or I can just redraw. It's completely up to you. So what I'm going to do is I am going to erase the segments that I've drawn, all the line segments which I feel are unnecessary, and I'm going to redo the the part which is on one half of the part from the center line. So I should start doing the dimensioning. So from the center line, so this dimension is going to be, this dimension, vertical dimension is going to be 10, and from here to here it is going to be 20, and it should be 20. So, and this is going to be 80, and this should be 40. So from here you can see how the arrow marks are representing, right, from the center line or from end to end. So from the center line it will be 30 for this step, the second step. So, or from the first step it is going to be 20. from the center line, it is going to be 30. So that you can say decide what is that you're going to follow, you can decide. And if you see here, there is one more arrow mark depicting from here, the center line from this edge to this first step. So you can choose any other dimension that you want to fix depending on what is given. So what I did is, like, say I chose this option, normal option, and I clicked this edge. Since this is not defined, there was no arrow mark available here, no dimensioning available. So this popped up now. So this I can make change. If you remember from the given drawing, this dimension was not given. So it is up to us to decide. Let us keep it as, say, 30. And what about the height? So that there is a objection raised by the software. It cannot be more than 50 because this we have kept as 20 and 20 and 10. So if you try to make it as 60 or so, so this cannot be a straight line. This might become a slope or so. So all those constraints are mentioned here. Here it says equal height and things like that, equal dimension. So that if you want to remove, you can remove. These are the constraints that are listed. Some 7 are there, of which 5 are visible. So those kind of changes also you can make. So I'm going to say, don't mind. And I have created the sketch. Once I have created the sketch, I'm rotating it to get the one half of the part diagram which I wanted to make. And say, how do I go about for the remaining half? So I can mirror it, right? Which we learned in the last video. So click that, and what plane you want to use as datum. That I chose the face of the extruded part. What is it? Rotated base. So once that was chosen, it got mirrored. So this way we got the final object of desire, say, through the revolve option. So this is the one way of doing it. There are many other ways in which you can do. So let's go on with the next option, which is like extrude. Say, I'm just naming a tutorial and all the other regular procedure, say, which we saw in the first video. And I'm choosing the sketch plane, and I'm going to draw a circle. Say, either you can start from the back end, say the bigger end to the smaller, or smaller to the bigger. So multiple ways are there to generate. So what I'm going to do is the smaller to bigger end, say from left to right I'm moving. So it's up to you. You can decide whichever way. The smallest part is made, and on using that end face as the plane, I'm drawing the bigger cylinder, and I'm going to extrude it. So once that is done, I'll be drawing the third step. So all the 3 steps are done through extrusion. So I can complete it, complete the entire picture through extrude itself, all the 6 parts, or I can as well have the mirror option employed. So using that as a plane, I'm completing the last part. I'm drawing a circle of 10 mm radius and going to extrude. Yes. So either way, you're going to get the same part. It should not matter which way you followed. The final part that you arrive at is the most important part which is required. So there it is, the first tutorial completed. Hope you guys understood. We will meet in the second video on the tutorial part. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.